So this is the ice cave I made for our game tonight. It's all made out of this cheap foam that you get for packing electronics and stuff. I got it from work. And basically, this is a flat sheet. I just left it the size that it was. I figured out, I drew the grid lines on it. Originally it was all white like this. And then when I put the lines in, because I knew we would be able to see them real good, which I don't know if I like or not, but I actually dug them in with a soldering iron tool, and I just drew them out using the ruler. I held it on there and made that. Then I actually used the BMC Mod Podge stuff on here to hope that it would help kind of seal up some of those little holes in it. You can kind of see on here. So I sealed up that a little bit, and it just left enough to left some kind of little texture. I used spray painted it with the white primer and just left it that. All the little snow effects you see is actually baking soda that's glued on with PVA, and then I used, when I got it all done, just white lacquer, matte finish lacquer on top. The ice, obviously, you could probably tell is, it's all just hot glue, and I drew it out to make it look like it froze as it was flowing and whatever. The worm, the frost worm that I had them fight tonight, could burrow and pop out of the ground and stuff, so I made things to represent the holes that it left behind. So just a washer, has a tiny piece of foam in the middle cut the size so I could use that for depth, and then all the dollar store foam board is just glued back on top, and then a lot of hot glue oozed all over the place and painted up to look icy and craggy holes where the creature left from, so that way the players couldn't just stand back in that spot without falling down a giant burrowing pit. And then these are just sections. You can see the 3 different layers. I just cut these all out and carved them up, and then I actually used, I didn't like when I did the spray paint on here and stuff, so instead with this I actually just grabbed some joint compound and rubbed it all over here and filled in holes and left holes, and then when it was all said and done, I spray painted that white and then blue ice highlighted it, and that's kind of how these are. They look cool enough for our game. And then I got the little waterfall thing. So this is what we did. It was pretty fun. I almost killed them all, which was nice. The frostworm explodes when it dies and does 15d6 damage, and they're only level 6. There's actually 5 of them, not 4 of them, that fought it, and it was pretty close to TPK, but it was a lot of fun. Anyway, that's what I did. Thanks.